know that, I mean, there's only so much under that.
But you know that you would have to give 2A points, you would have to give 2C some points and 2B some points. But you're saying, let me distribute my 50 points in section 2 how I want to.
I would, yeah, I mean, it's either that or we subsection it out. I mean, just whatever we're gonna agree to, but I'd like to know how limited we're gonna have. I mean, basically how much we're gonna.
And that's why I asked the question at our last meeting, so we could see where everybody felt they would weight the section within here to see if we were too subjective and we needed to come with, that would let us know whether we need to do subsection scoring, so it.
I think one of the things to look at, I mean, I've always been a fan of the Connecticut section. They have a little bit broader point grouping. They're not quite as much subsection scoring. I think we can still come up with a methodology kind of like this, which we had talked about. I mean, I think we had already picked the 1 through 10 at one point and kind of broken those down. But I think that still matters because I'm looking at all of those parts. I mean, everything in section 2 is important to me. And I think you can still use this same kind of methodology, which I agree there ought to be that. And if we five are truly committed to kind of doing that as the overall grouping for that section, I think that kind of, in some ways, it probably prohibits us going and saying, hey, I'm going to weight section, the packaging as something that's way higher than something else. But it doesn't, it gives us an overall ability to rate that, Schedule 1 on how they did. And so every time somebody's putting something in there that's not really acceptable, it's bringing the overall score down instead of going in and having this, say, oh, I give this 2.5 points and this 1.25 points. And, at a certain point, it seems like it gets really, really hard and tedious to do. So I guess I'm more for the Connecticut type scoring, which I think I've said before, and keeping it a little more group oriented. And then just coming up with kind of our clear methodology table maybe, and saying this is how we're approaching that.
So we have to make a decision. So we've heard the discussion. And what is on the table is whether we're going to do subsection scoring or not. And so,
Well, I would move that we do subsection scoring and that we discuss each subsection to get a weight so that we have a clear understanding among the commissioners what is important, so the applicant knows what's important to the commission, whether it be public safety, whether it be controls in growing each individual part, and have each section weighted and to prevent any sort of question, so we know our way. But and then from that point we take it off of the scoring system.
can we get a second on that motion? So no one wants to do subsection scoring.
Yes, one person does.
Oh, I mean, one person wants to do subsection scoring. Can you note that? But the motion didn't get a second. So now we need to look how, I guess if we're not going to do subsection, we already weighted this. Last week we weighted the sections. And so at this point, qualification of application was weighted at 10%. Ability to operate a cultivation facility in compliance with applicable laws, rules and regulation was weighted at 50. Operation plans was at 10, financial disclosure was at 20, and bonus was at 10%.